Hey, sweetie, have you seen that nice jumper I bought the other week? You know, the cream one, which went off the shoulder a little bit?
I'm not sure. Is it in the laundry?
No, I've checked. Are you sure you haven't seen it? It was relatively brand new.
Wait, is it the one with the little love hearts on it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Where is it?
I gave it to my mom the other day.
What? Do you mean that you handed it to her so she could have a look and you don't know where she put it back?
No, I gave it to her.
Why would you do that?
Well, she saw it the last time she was over. She said she liked it, but I couldn't remember where you bought it. You were at work, so I told her she could have it.
But that was my jumper. I literally just bought it. I wore it like once. Why would you give it away like that? You could have just texted me to tell you the store it was from.
I couldn't be bothered to text, to be honest. Anyway, you were at work, so you wouldn't have replied for hours, and my mom was heading home then. Look, it's just a jumper. It's not a big deal. You can go buy another one if you're so desperate to have it.
I shouldn't have to buy another one as I already bought myself one.
Why are you getting that? Do you not want me to treat my mom nicely?
Treating your mom nicely would be taking her shopping to buy her own clothes, not giving her mine. Besides, giving her the jumper isn't the problem. Well, it is, but the point is that you just took my things without my permission and gave them away. How would you feel if I gave my dad your new suit?
Well, for one, it would never fit your dad in a million years. And two, if you did try to give it to him, then you would find the rest of your stuff in the front yard.
Oh wow, real mature. So why shouldn't I do the same to you?
Well, it's just a jumper, and my suit is more expensive, so it matters more.
You are unbelievable. Is that why you keep giving my stuff away, even though you know it's wrong?
Well, yeah, it's my mom. She's more important than anything, so she should get what she likes if that makes her happy.
How can you say that? Do you not hear how conceited and horrible you sound? Do you even care that you've actually upset me quite a lot?
No, not really. You're always getting upset over nothing. Frankly, I don't know why I put up with you. My mom told me ages ago that I should look for someone better, who isn't such a leech.
I'm the leech. Have you actually met your mom? Because I'll tell you right now, she's the only one around her who is being a leech.
Don't you talk about my mom like that. She's a saint, and you better not forget it. She's done so much for you, and all you are is ungrateful.
What has she done for me? Apart from stealing my clothes and a bunch of other stuff that belongs to me? Yeah, I know this isn't the first thing you've given her, and frankly, I'm sick and tired of it. So from now on, you aren't to touch any of my things. If your mom likes something of mine, then she can ask me where I got it from, instead of pinching it like a thief.
Whatever. I'm getting back to work.
Fine.
Bethany, dear, did I see you driving a brand new car the other day?
Hi, Sheila. Yeah, I just recently took the finance out on it. I'm glad you like it.
Oh, I love it, dear. It's so sleek and modern. I've always wanted a car like it. I'll swing by to pick it up later today if that's okay.
What are you talking about?
Well, Tim said I could have it after he realized how much I liked it the other day.
He did what?
Yeah, I told him that I'd always wanted a car like it and asked how much it was.
Well, I'm sorry, Sheila, but you can't have it. I need my car to get to work. It's a 30-minute commute each way, and public transport just isn't reliable enough. Plus, I've saved up for this myself, so why would you expect me to just give it up?
I must say that you're being quite selfish and rude. My Tim will hear about your behavior, don't you worry.
Honestly, I don't care if he does or doesn't. It's my car.
Why won't you give my mom your car?
Because it's mine.
How selfish can you get?
I saved up for this car with my own money. Nor you or your mom have any right to it.
If you don't give me the car, then I swear I will file for divorce and take all that you have. I'll claim that you withheld affection or had an affair and take you for all that you're worth. And do you know the courts will believe me because I'm a man?
You really want the car that badly? Fine, you can have the stupid thing, but I'm telling you this now. We are over. The only thing you'll be getting off me in the future are divorce papers.
I look forward to it. I'll finally be free of you and can live happily with Darcy.
Darcy?
What? You really didn't think that I'd look for a better woman? Especially when my mom keeps telling me that I can do better? You really are stupid.
Fine. You, Darcy, and your mom can all have a nice life and leave me alone. Oh, and just to let you know, you might have the car, but it sure isn't staying in my name. If you truly want it that badly, then you've got to sign the paperwork and have all the financial responsibility and liability transferred over to you.
Fine. Send them over and I'll sign them. Anything to be rid of you. How could you do this to me, Bethany? After all we had, why would you treat me in this way?
What are you on about, Tim? I thought that once the divorce papers were signed, I'd finally be rid of you.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're taking half of everything I own? Not to mention the legal fees for the lawyers and the rest of the payments? Why would you do this to me?
I'm not doing anything to you. I'm only getting back what you owe me.
What are you on about?
Well, the house was in both of our names, but you haven't paid a single penny towards the mortgage, meaning that I've had to pick up your slack. It set me back a load, not to mention all the other bills that were in both of our names, and yet I was the only one who paid them. And the fact that you were having an affair, well, I figured some compensation for withheld affections was in order, don't you think?
But I don't have that kind of money. I can't pay all of this. I've already had to sell Mom's car to cover some of the fees.
Wow, that's really too bad. Oh well, I'm sure that you can just get your new girlfriend to give your mom hers.
I can't do that.
You had no problem telling me to do it. Anyway, I'm sure that you can just talk to the judge. You're a man after all. He's bound to believe what you say.
Bethany, please. Tell your lawyers to call everything off. We can work something out.
Sorry, Tim, but you didn't want to try and work things out when I asked you to stop giving my things to your mom. So I don't want to work things out now without my lawyers. It's a real shame that you had to sell the car, though. It was a good deal. Maybe I'll buy it again from the dealers. This time, I'll actually get to keep it, after all.
I'm your husband, so you will listen to me when I tell you to stop this nonsense with the court right now.
Ex-husband, actually. And sorry, Tim, but that's not going to happen until everything is settled. Besides, this is what you always threatened to do if I didn't do what you said. So I thought that you would be happy to be separated from me. As for the money, well, I think I deserve something for putting up with your horrible behavior for so long. Goodbye, Tim. After Tim tried to get me to call off my lawyers, we finally settled things in court, with Tim paying me all of the money he owed for past bills, along with some compensation for the affair. Tim ended up having to move back in with his mother, as I sold the house that we had once shared. It wasn't long before Tim started to get fed up with his mother's constant complaining and need for money. However, with nowhere else to go and not a lot of money saved up, he was in for a long stay at his mom's house. As for me, I moved cities and ended up buying myself a cozy little house. I also met a man called Anthony who loved me for me. We ended up getting married and even had 2 adorable little babies before long. It's safe to say that things definitely got better once I left Tim. Don't let someone control your life simply because you're scared of what letting go of them might mean. Sometimes the best things in life find us when we're searching